In a previous tutorial we created a contact page. That is one of what I call the legal pages, but we created it separately because it used a different plugin for creating it. We're now going to create the other legal pages, and these are created with the WP Insert plugin, and you can see that the WP Insert plugin created its own item down here, and we want to go to Setup Legal Pages. Okay, and when it loads up, you can see we've got an option for a privacy policy, terms and conditions, and disclaimer, and copyright. It's worthwhile just checking here to see if anything needs to be changed, like perhaps the year. Okay, these templates actually do insert information here, like just there you'll see the site name is inserted into that terms and conditions page there. We've also got a link, an external link here to an article on the WP Insert plugins page. If you want to remove that, you can do. And we've got another one here that goes to a Google page, that's fine. What I need to do in order to use these is I need to create pages, empty pages to hold them. So we've got privacy, terms, copyright, privacy, terms, copyright, and disclaimer. So I'm going to go over to the Pages tab, and you can see we've got the contact and we've got the health benefits of Krill. We want to create new ones. We want to create a privacy policy, and all we're going to do is we're going to just type privacy policy in the title and publish. We're going to add another one, and this time we'll call it terms, giving a capital T, publish. I'm going to add another one and call this one disclaimer, if I can spell it properly. I'm going to save that. And we're going to add one more for copyright. Those are the 4 legal documents that the WP Insert plugin will create for us. At the moment, if we go over to have a look at one of these pages that we've just created, here's the copyright, you'll see there's not an awful lot there. Okay, so what we need to do now, we need to go back to the WP Insert, back to the Setup Legal Pages, and we need to say or tell WP Insert which pages we want for each of the policies. So here we have the privacy policy, and we can click on Assign Page and click this little selector button, and it will show us a list of the pages so we can choose it. And we need to click on the little plus at the back and then click on the tick to accept it. So privacy policy is assigned. Terms and conditions, we want to select the terms page. Disclaimer, let's click on the disclaimer page, and then finally the copyright. And then up to the top, save changes. Okay, and I'm going to reload the pages because we're going to need to go in and edit those if they still have their sidebars. I'm going to click on Open Copyright, Disclaimer, Privacy and Terms in a new tab. So close this one, and you can see the copyright there. Let's have a look. View page. You see the copyright has been added in there. We want to get rid of the sidebar though. So let's just say no sidebar, update, and I'm going to do the same with the others. There's the disclaimer and the privacy policy, and the last one, the terms page. Okay, now if you start going back and have a look at these, we should find that they are on their own page. There we go, copyright. This is the disclaimer. And you can see where it's inserted the name of the site. Privacy policy. Here we have the privacy policy with a link to Google's privacy ad link. And the final one was terms. And then you can see the terms there. Now the only thing is, we really need to put these into a menu so they can be displayed to our visitors. And at the moment the default menu is this one over here, and you can actually access all the pages from there, but I don't actually want to do that. What I want to do is I want to set up my own menu, and we're going to put it in the footer of the page. So we're going to put it down here in this footer area. So I'm going to go to Appearance, Menus, and I'm going to call this menu Legal Menu and click on Create. And then we need to add items to the menu, and I want to add the copyright, disclaimer, terms, privacy and contact. So I just check those. These are the pages. These are the most recent. If you've got older pages, you can view them all, or you can even search if you've got a lot of pages. But I just want these ones. They're in my most recent. Click on Add to Menu, and they'll appear now over here on the right. I want contact at the top. We'll have privacy second, terms and copyright. You can actually have menus that fold and unfold by indenting these. This would be, privacy policy would be a sub item of disclaimer, so it would actually be something that would pop out if you move your mouse over it. Okay, and then I want to save, and this now will save this menu, but we haven't inserted it yet into our site. If we try and click refresh, we don't actually see that menu. We've still got this default one, which we will eventually get rid of. But let's insert it now into the footer. So we can go across to Appearance, Widgets, and these are some default widgets that have been installed with, we're not actually going to see the sidebar because we've got rid of it in all the cases, but it's been installed with WordPress. We don't need those, but we'll leave them there for the moment. We want footer widget area 1. And you can see here this theme has 3 footer widget areas. And if I just show you where they are, footer widget 1 is on the left, footer widget 2 is in the middle, footer widget 3 is on the right. So I'm going to put this menu over on the left. So I want footer widget area 1, and I'm going to drag in a custom widget menu, and then all I need to do is select the menu and save. If we go back to the site now and refresh, we should find that that menu now appears down at the bottom, and there you have it in the footer area. So that's the legal pages and the contact page added to a menu and inserted into the footer widget area. That's it for this tutorial.